Yo guys, what is up? ASIC here with another Mobile Legends video. For today's video guys, we have the top 5 best heroes of Chaos and Order, and this guide is based on my own experience. I've put everything together, for example, Tower of Babel, campaign, arena, guild bossing stuff, and as I said, this is on my own experience, so it's not something official. And yeah guys, if you haven't already, please drop a like and a sub. This would mean a lot to me. So we are going to start with the Chaos hero, and let's go to the gallery. There we go. So first hero in my list is definitely first hero is definitely Yuzong. He's ranked number 1 on my list, guys, and Yuzong is a fighter with heavy equipment. This is something you have to know. A fighter with heavy equipment. There are just a few heroes with heavy equipment who are fighter, for example, Zilong, but dang, I think Helkurt even? I'm not 100% sure. No, Helkurt is medium. But yeah, so heavy equipment means a lot of HP, a lot of attack, and all this stuff. So his ultimate, guys, gives HP plus also deals massive damage to enemies who are in the Dragon Realm, whose HP is lower than 50% of HP. So this means this hero will, I don't know if he kills them immediately, but he will do a lot of damage to them. And yeah, 15% is a lot. Next up is the second skill, gives him or allows him to have a huge defense reduction up to 75% for 2 seconds. And then he will stun the enemies in range for up to 2 seconds. Up to 1.5 seconds. I thought it's 2 seconds, but it's 1.5. And the third skill, he kind of taunts the enemies, since the enemies, as you see over here, Yuzong leaps towards an enemy target dealing damage, blah blah blah, for the next 3 seconds. Most of the damage dealing skills cast by these enemies will target Yuzong, and every time he gets attacked, he will heal himself. So for the next 6 seconds, most of the damage dealing will cast by the enemies hit by this skill will target Yuzong first. Okay, but here, look at this. Each enemy hit heals Yuzong for an amount of HP equal to 100% of Yuzong's attack. So they will target Yuzong. Yuzong is a very nice tank, even though he's a fighter. And then he will gain HP back again. And the last one is damage reflect plus self-heal again. So when Yuzong's HP falls under 80%, guys. So 80% is not something like, oh, damn it, man, he's about to die. But he will then heal his HP to 3% of max HP every second. And this is insane. By the way, guys, this guide is without Soul Vessel and Orly. It is just simply about the hero and his skills. With the Soul Vessel and Orly cards, there will be another one. So let's go to the next hero. What do you think, guys? In my opinion, it is Char. Why Char? So before we start, Char is a mage with light equipment, and she has a very high damage output. Plus, oh sorry guys, not very high damage. She has a huge silence, which is extremely viable with this second skill. The ultimate silencing effect's duration is increased to 3 seconds. So it isn't a skill. She will just go and silence the enemies all over the time. Silence, silence, silence again. And with her ultimate, the enemies will attack their allies, which is something which is, I don't know, very, very good. The duration is increased up to 4 seconds. And with this time, if the enemies are attacking her own allies, they won't be able to get energy for those attacks. So she will debuff kind of the energy regeneration. And the last one is the self-heal, which is this one. Char recovers 100% of her attack as HP whenever an enemy loses 25% of their max HP. And then healing that exceeds Char's max HP will instead be converted into energy, which allows her to use her ultimate, which is extremely good, guys, a lot earlier. But you, of course, you have to protect her. And then the best formation, in my opinion, is in the middle. So she silenced every enemy who is in their path. And those will be every enemy. Of course, if there's like back heroes, for example, Saber or Lancelot, she won't do it on the middle position. But yeah, as I said, this hero is definitely on rank number 2 for me. Next one is Anna. So Anna is a mage with light equip. And now I did something wrong. So now she is doing a huge damage output and the enemies cannot heal them. Which is, I think it's this one. Yeah, all health lost by those hit is locked, meaning they cannot recover it. Go to the next one, and what she does an insta-kill. If the enemy, I think it's, where is it? Is it this one? No, it's not this one, it's, I think, the passive. Enemies with over 25% of their HP locked have 12% of their damage dealt reflected back at them, but I don't know why this skill is there, since, where is it? I cannot find it. Saw it before. But yeah, she will insta-kill when an enemy has HP locked over there. Enemy summons die instantly once over 25% HP is locked. So a fourth of the HP, and then you just die. When it's locked, of course. Not if the enemy has 25%, it has to be locked. But then again, she will deal extra damage whenever an ally uses her ultimate. And this will then again will be where is it, locked, and they can't heal over this locked amount. And the last one with the 75%, which is very good. Enemies with over 50% of their HP locked deal 75% less damage to Anna. And this is something which makes her very viable, but she has to lock the HP of the enemies. But then over, what I really like on this hero is just the rabbit, man. I love this rabbit. So the rabbit will stay on the hero until the enemy hero dies. All right, let's go to the fourth one, guys. But yeah, it is like the fourth one is also like kind of on rank 2 or 3. It is very hard for chaos heroes, in my opinion, especially the place 1 to 4. But Marty is, in my opinion, on rank 4, even though he could be easy on rank 3 or 2. But yeah, I overall like Anna and Char more than Marty, even though Marty is my favorite hero in the game just because of his swap HP, which we are talking about, and also his design, guys. So Marty is a tank with medium equipment. He will share the damage he takes, and as you see over here, in the first 7 seconds up to 10 seconds, the damage transferred will to the enemy with the highest defense. And yeah, he will get, for example, like 10%, and the enemy will get 20%, which is very good. And let me see. He has just a low self heal with, I think, this skill here. Marty strikes the nearest enemy of his attack. 100% of the damage dealt by this skill will turn into his HP, but it doesn't matter. And the best thing about this hero is his passive. So when Marty's HP is below 15%, he can swap his HP percentage with the enemy who has the highest HP. So this means is if an enemy has 100%, Marty's just 15. He will then swap. The enemy has then 15% and you have 100%. And this skill can be triggered every 6.5 seconds. So this is something. Marty is, in my opinion, the best hero for beginners when they are starting a new game, since Marty can he can kill enemies 1 versus 5. I already did a video for it and it's just extremely good, guys. So, and the last one is just one more hero in there. It is Zest. So Zest is a mage with medium equipment. He has a huge damage output, but he needs to use his ultimate for it. And also then he has the chance to silence. The good thing about his ultimate is he brings the enemies together, which makes AoE damage even more valuable. For example, if you have Valor plus Zest will bring them together. and Valor will just kill them instantly since they're all together and take so much damage. But also, for example, export every AoE hero, also your Aurora and stuff. But yeah, Zask overall, also one thing which is good about him, he's also easy to get. But yeah, overall, I like the other 4 heroes more than Zask. So let's go to the next page and go to order. On order, guys. Overall, the best hero, if we put everything together, it is hard in my opinion, since there are 2 heroes, but I'm with Lunox. So Lunox is a support hero with a light equip. She attacks when she uses her ultimate to back enemies. She will then transform. Look at this. Lunox enhances the power of order till she dies, acquiring a shield equal to 20% of her max HP and converting 90% of her current HP to the shield. So she has full life. She will then get shield, will go to the back row heroes, has a huge crit rate, and then dealing damage equal to 150% of her attack to enemies in the range. She will also heal, I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. For every 10% of Lunox HP lost, she heals 2 allies for an amount equal to 100%. And this will go up to 200%. So huge healing for all, even for herself. And if she's linked to a hero, like Lunox will be the last hero on the field. She will stay there almost forever if you have a very good team. Of course, it is hard if the enemy has also good heroes. For example, Anna, which will counter Lunox. But yeah, overall, Lunox is, in my opinion, the best order hero. So she is on rank number 1. Let's go to the next one. And I will say one thing and I will explain it. It is, in my opinion, Akashic. So Akashic is also a support hero with light equipment. And in my opinion, he's the best supporter. Like, for example, he supports damage reduction, he supports attack, he supports agility, so he supports everything. Just this is what I mean with the best support or supporter. So Akashic is viable everywhere, especially in Guild Boss. It is possible with 4 Akashic and 1 carry to like deal massive amount of damage. You don't even need a tank for it. And yeah, so Akashic will steal, attack, and shares with all allies. It's not only the attack he shares, he will share a lot. He also have a high healings. Whenever someone might die, for example, I think it's this one. So heal the allied unit with the lowest HP percentage equal to 200% of Akashic's attack. After 3 seconds, heal them again. And then there is when your ally is about to die, the second heal will trigger immediately when the target is about to die. So if your hero has like 5%, goes down to 2%, he will then immediately heal and might be preventing the hero from dying. And the next one is, this is overall the best thing on Akashic, his passive. So when an enemy uses its ultimate, an effect is triggered depending on the target's type that lasts for 4 seconds. So as you see, elemental allies heal, martial, grant each front row ally a shield equal to 150% of Akashic's attack, and so on. And the best thing on this is when a boss uses their ultimate, all the above effects are activated. So this is something incredible, man. You get 80 energy, you get lifesteal, you get damage reduction, damage increase. You get so much stuff whenever a boss uses their ultimate, or as I said, whenever an enemy uses their ultimate. So Akashic overall, like, he's also one of my favorite heroes, but I think overall Lunox is better to get more progress in the campaign and stuff. So let's go to rank number 3, which is, in my opinion, Tier. So Tier is just a machine gun hero whenever she uses her ultimate, and she will use her ultimate more than just one time, at least one time, because I will talk about this. Before she dies, guys, she will use her immortality and will use the ultimate. So this makes her so viable, because when she also attacks, she will get life back, and she won't be able to get attacked. The enemy's just standing still, don't know what to do, and this is for, I think, also let me see, how long is it? I'm not sure, but it will be around like 5 seconds or something like this. She will deal huge damage and gets healings back, which makes her so viable. But the best thing about this hero, I really think, because I'm also using her on just, I think she's on 5 or 6 stars. I'm using her just because of the silence. So Tia deals damage equal to 350% attack to the enemy and the enemies around. Meanwhile, she silenced them for 4 seconds. However, when an enemy has taken damage equal to 20% of their max HP, the silence debuff will be removed immediately. But the duration of the silence will increase up to 6 seconds, which allows her, for example, Helkert. If you have Helkert in the enemy team, he will stay at the front, but then when she's silenced, he won't jump into your back row heroes. So this makes her very viable. And sometimes I play it just on manually. I do not allow Tia to use her ultimate just because of the silence, since the silence will come over and over and over again, which makes this hero so useful, guys. If you have her, you are really lucky. Next one, and those heroes, I don't know, in my opinion, both are good. One is better, and it's my opinion, Gavana. So Gavana is a fun fighter with medium equipment. So whenever she casts her ultimate, the enemy cannot regain the energy for 6 seconds. It is an okay use of the hero, but I do not like her too much. But still, even on the beginning, she can be very good because she is immortal to all basic attacks. And then, as you see over here, in the battle, all the damage dealt by Gavana increased by 4% every 5 seconds, which allows her, I think, something around 90 to 100% more damage dealt by this hero. So, and also this hero is immune to most of the control effects, which makes her also very viable. But in the beginning, I had an account with Gavana. I got Gavana pretty early, and this hero brought me very far ahead. So overall, if you have her on the beginning, you can use her on 5-star also as Marty's. Those two heroes are very good in the beginning. Marty's overall a bit better for me, but Gavana is also a thing to do, especially on the beginnings. So let's go to the last hero. Oh, it is Kermit. So Kermit is a marksman with medium equipment. Best thing about this order hero is she's easy to get. You can get her pretty easy. You will get like 2 or 3 at the beginning. Then you can get her in the dungeon shop. So overall, it is good that they give us the opportunity to get an order hero to max. But yeah, so she's easy to get. She has a good amount of damage, plus also a bit of self-heal. I think it is somewhere, this one, Shield of Divinity offers 50% lifesteal, which is good, but yeah. She will also have the energy regeneration, which is somewhere, there it is. The Spear of Light also restores Kermit's energy by 100 points, which allows her to use her ultimate a bit earlier. And the thing with her ultimate is, whenever she has more HP, she will deal more damage. But when she has low HP, she will deal low damage, but also will get HP back, which is good. It can be very useful, but overall, this enemy is okay. She can also stun the enemies for, I think, something around like 1.5 seconds or 2 seconds. So yeah, this hero is good, but in my opinion, this hero just shines when she's on full Orlay and full Soul Vessel, because then she will do a lot of damage, and it's also very what's it called, she will stay way longer than before. So this is it, in my opinion, guys. This is the top 5 heroes for now for Chaos and Order. There will be a new Order hero. I'm pretty sure it will come out soon, let's say in like a month or something. And on Chaos, I do not know anything about it, to be honest, but I think, I'm not sure, there is also a hero which is coming out. But for now, this is the top 5 best heroes for Chaos and Order, guys. All right, so now we are at the end of the video. Again, guys, if you haven't already, please give me a like and also a subscription. And yeah, so that's it for the video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to, again, drop a like, a sub, and also comment down below the section. Bye bye.